testifies about John, Yahya alayhi salam. John, the disciple, the people who wrote, supposed to have written the Gospel of St. John, we're not talking about that. John was a common name, like Tom, Dick and Harry. We're not talking about that. I'm only talking about Yahya alayhi salam, John the Baptist. So Jesus speaks about him and he says, among those born of women, everybody is born of woman. A woman carries every human child. Among those born of women, there has not risen another greater than John the Baptist. The greatest prophets among Israelis, among the Jews, was Yahya alayhi salam. That's what he said. But he says, he is greater than John. For the works the Father has given me to accomplish. Allah Bari Ta'ala has given me greater responsibility. The responsibility of John was to prepare the way for Jesus. That makes him great. But now the responsibility of Jesus are far greater. So the greater the responsibility, the greater the honor, the greater the status. So he says he is greater than John because of the work that the Father, who is God Almighty, has given me to accomplish. So the works tells you your status. What work are you doing? Sweeper? You have your position. What are you? Foreman? You have your position. You are a manager? You have your position. You are a director? You have your position. Everyone has his position according to his responsibility. So the greater the responsibility, the greater the honor. Natural. The responsibility of Jesus was to reform the Jews. That's all. Reform the Jews. Take them out of the formalism, the ceremonialism, the hypocrisies. That's his job. To bring the Jews to the right path. That's his job. That makes him so great about John. Now the responsibility Allah gives the Holy Prophet Muhammad is to guide the whole of mankind in every aspect of human life. And Jesus Christ prophesied about this mighty messenger of God. He told his people in the Gospel of St. John, chapter 16, verses 12 to 14, he says, I have yet many things to say unto you, but ye cannot bear them now. You haven't got that capacity. I want to tell you a lot of things. Like the little child here. These are little children. Suppose I met them alone. What can I tell them? I will tell them a few stories, small stories, according to the capacity. I have a lot of things to tell people, to give, but I can't. I need the right type of people, mature people who will understand what I'm talking about before I can open my mouth. So Jesus Christ is telling his disciples, you cannot bear them now. Means you haven't got that capacity. And the truth of that statement is written large throughout the Bible. Throughout the Bible. Again and again Jesus Christ tells his disciples, he said, ye of little faith. Ye of little faith. Ye of little faith. How many times? Again and again. And he explains to them as he is explaining to little children. And they can't understand. So he said, I even yet without understanding, yet you can't understand what I'm telling you. I'm trying to explain to you like little children. And when he's provoked further by his disciples, he says, oh faithless and perverse generation. Faithless and perverse generation. How long shall I be with you? How long shall I bear with you? I'm saying that if Jesus was a Japanese instead of a Jew, he would have committed that honorable harakiri, suicide. But he's a Jew. Life is dear to him. He can't. Otherwise, as a Japanese, he's out of this world. Suicide. So what can he do? He said, I got many things to tell you, but you can't bear it. Therefore, he said, howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you to all truth. For he shall not speak from himself, but what things so shall he hear, that shall he speak. And he shall declare unto you the things that are to come. He shall glorify him.